continuing on with expansion number 57, doing a little bit of cleanup on some of my mess ups. One of the things I need to do, I mean, I still kind of at the end of my turn, I'm at used on both my actions. But one of the things I did is I did kind of did this out of turn. I rolled for a noise again. When I did the noise earlier, the noise check earlier after my action for movement, I didn't come up with anything. And then the reinforcements came out and I did a second roll. I didn't need to do that second roll. So this guy is not going for the alarm, thank goodness. So that person is still unaware. Also, something I didn't do was on my gun, it's suppressed. It's also a penetration 1, but I didn't need to use that. But its noise is -2. Yeah, not showing up there. Noise is -2. So the noise track goes down there. So that's a little bit better. I'm in the yellow now. Also, something I didn't do, and I kind of messed up on that, but I'm not necessarily going to go back for that. But for future reference, on using this gun, it has a bipod. And in order to set up the bipod for the shot, you need to do you need to take an action for that to set that up, and the bipod deployed. I don't know if I had an extra action there, but I think I messed it up on that term. I probably could have set it up earlier, but I didn't. And then when you move away, you can pick it up and take it. So I'll just put that as picked up for now. But that is something you need to do. You have to prep for that. You need to do an extra action for that, which I kind of messed up on that. Anyway, so now I'll move the timer down to 5. I'll put my actions back. Now the issue is I can move directly to the helo. There's no reinforcements there, so but I need to keep this clear for 3 turns. But people can move off. Another thing I did check out, if a hostile moves off away from your extraction, then they're out of the mission. And I think it was Paulson had said that, I mean, this is actually a space here. And so if for them to move off, they have to move off the mission. Something I kind of bungled earlier, but I'm gonna take the benefit of that. So this is where I'm at the end of the hostiles doing their turn. So on my turn, I've got 1 card. So I need to see what's happening here. I've got 5 turns left. This has got to stay clear for 3, so I need to get there and get that cleared out, and hopefully somebody moves off of it. So I'm going to take an action of drawing and discarding because I'm going to need some cards to move around here. This one, well, I can go directly to there, which is going to cost 2, which my movement covers that, but it's got a +4 for the night movement. So that's 4 cards. I only have 1, so I'm going to need some cards either way. So let's draw back up 5 cards here because I've got my 1, which is steady aim. I'll put this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I draw back up to my health level, which is 6. Yeah, I really can't see these very well. Let's move these down just a tad here, so you can see this just a little bit better. There. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got combined fire. I'm probably not going to need that. Snapshot, might not need that. Move out. Okay, I like that one. Illumination, oh, I need that one. And eyes, perform reveals. So that's going to be useful as well. So let's play the illumination. So that's going to reduce this nice night entry down to 0. So I can get there pretty easy now. I'm going to move out. You may perform a move without spending any action. So I'm going to do a move out here and move my guide right to the extraction site. Oh, this goes back in my hand here. Combine fire, snapshot, eyes. I can perform a reveal here. So I think I will do, I can perform 2 reveals. So let's let's see what I've got here. I'll do this. So let's reveal this person first here. That's the hostile on the extraction site. Okay, good. The range lessened a little bit, so I might be able to move them off. So it's 2 gunmen there, and then let's do a reveal here. And it's a passing civilian. Okay, so, all right. So they might be staying put in the back alley there. I did a move, so let's roll for my shadow, which is 8+. Make sure I get everything. I might, I don't need the cover dice there, so I'm good. Okay, so it's 8+. And I rolled a 3, so that's not good, so I'm gonna make a noise. So that's there, and I've got a guy in my location, so I will need to roll on the anything that reduces noise. That reduces noise. I don't think I have any cards that reduce noise. Okay, so I am going to have to roll on the to see if they pause or not. I mean, they're in the red now, so that's unfortunate. And it's 6. Whew, that's good. So they just pause. So they go from unaware to pause. So that's, you know, could be worse, right? They could be going for the alarm there. I still have 2 actions left now. And so what do I want to do with my actions? You know, I think I might do an attack here because I got to clear them out unless I think they're going to move off this site. But then I got this guy can move onto the site, and so I really do need to get this clear. Yeah, let's try hand to hand. When you're doing hand to hand, I can make a shadow roll to gain the following bonuses until the end of the soldier's turn. And there's some good bonuses that I get to my attack here. The regular hand-to-hand, I would get, if I get the bonus, I'd get a stealth +3. Well, I get the stealth +3 as part of my roll. If I do a strong, I can roll 1 die. If I roll a normal, I get 2 dice. This is the stumble. This is kind of like the reload. If I roll a 1 or lower, then I stumble and I don't get the attack. This is to hit, and this is the penetration. And they have 2 armor, so I don't need great penetration, but I might need more than, you know, what they have there. Let's look at the knife. If I use the knife, first off, I've got to pay an action if I want to do an attack here. This is the cost for doing hand-to-hand combat in this spot. Let's pull that up so you can see that. See the little knife there. So that's for, you know, hand-to-hand combat. This is a little bit better, better penetration, and it's got better stealth. It starts with 2 experience points, which I didn't do that. So that's something I didn't add up to my guy there that I probably should have added earlier. So I should have 2 experience. I'll put it on that as a reminder there. All right, so now at least I don't think, no, I didn't do that because I got experience through action cards earlier on. So to do this attack, you know, that's potential noise as well, but you know, hand-to-hand is 0 noise. So I'm not going to make any noise when doing this. And plus I get a +1 to hand-to-hand on my attack here. So and I got 2 guys here. So let me think about this for a second. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, since I've got 2 reticles here, if I don't, my understanding is if I don't knock out, you're going to get 1 attack result, you know, 1 kill result in a turn. And if I don't knock out So the best I can do is knock out one, then the other one is probably going to end up either going for the alarm if I don't get them out. Plus their pause, so any kind of noise activity is going to tip them off. So I want to save my 2 actions to make sure I've got 3 shots on them, because I've got a snapshot here. You may perform an attack without spending an action. So I'm going to play that, so that gives me ability to do an attack without spending an action. I believe I still draw from the cup on this because they are unaware, so I'm still going to draw from the cup here. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my knife. So I'll draw from the cup first, and then one of the things you do when you draw from the cup is if you don't like the counter, you can not go forward with the attack. It still counts as spending the attack, but it remains paid for, but you can kind of call off the attack there. That's my understanding on page 59. So let's get inside the cup here and draw something out. And we get, oh, good. Definitely needed that. Definitely. So we get a enemy KIA. Enemy KIA. So that is, so that's good. I think there's a couple in there, maybe one, or I think there's like a couple of no shots and a couple of KIA. So put that back in the cup here. Well, I'll put that back in the cup after at the end of the turn. So that means that I don't have. I think there's another one in here, but my odds of getting it are now less because that's out there on that person. So my understanding now is that if attack results in an EKIA or going for alarm, but does not eliminate the last reticule on the hostile card, place going for the alarm on the hostile, and they have a alarm 3. So now we'll get to that alarm 3. It goes over here on the alarm sounded track, and there's alarm 3 for that last reticule there. But now I get to, now I'm going to go again. Now I'm going to use one of my actions to take this person off. And keeping clear, just so you know, I think it's at the end of my turn. So I can eliminate this person, but if someone moves in there, then I've got a problem with that. So let's go back into the, the attack is, the noise is 0. So that's good there. It did not make any noise. And I guess I also have my shadow that I can roll for too, but yeah, let's roll for my shadow. Oh, geez, that was great. So it did not make my shadow, so that's not going to help me out with the bonus, but let's see what I get from the reticule here. I assume I still use this. Sometimes I don't know. So what did I pull? I pull out a +3, +1 for this one. So on that attack, now I got to make a decision. Do I want to do a strong attack? Which it's +1, so the penetration here is, and I did, I have to discard a card to, because of the location to do the attack. So, so now I need to roll, I'll roll these guys here. Let's get these bad boys over here. And, so I'm going to need a roll for cover and for attack, and it goes on the unaware. I think if they're paused, they still roll on the unaware. They're not on the, they're not ready. They're not aware. So you roll on this unaware chart. So I still have to roll. So with minus, let's do 2 dice, and let's do 2 dice here, and let's go for the combo. So that will be a -1, so -3 on penetration, which I still got to get 2 or over there. Not wild about that. but I get a +1. So really I'm down to -2 on that roll. This is going to be good. So but I get a +3 on my attack. So that's going to be pretty solid there. So let's see what we get here on this attack. And that would be one of my actions that I'm doing here. The noise is 0 because it's hand-to-hand. That's just a card there. Okay. Oh boy, that is not good. So I missed the cover, but I got the attack. So that's going to be a going for the alarm. So they're already going for the alarm, and if they are going for the alarm, let me check that. One of the things I didn't do, I didn't roll for my shadow on this second attack, and so rolling for my shadow. That will help me out. Plus, I didn't add my +1 to I've got +1 to hand-to-hand combat on Duke here, so that's helpful. But if I get this shadow, then I'm going to get plus on all my stealth rolls, so that would give me enough to get over the hump here. So let's see what I got here, and ooh, that's awesome. That's a 9. So that's going to get me the cover and everything. So that's going to get me enough to get over cover with my using my stealth bonus, and with which I already had the plus the 1 hand-to-hand. So, whoa, I needed that. And I probably need to check on the rules at some point that if you have someone going for the alarm and they get another going for the alarm, I don't know if that really does anything, but it does take up an action, and that means that they would advance higher on this alarm sounded, because this track here is actions, not turns. So that's something you got to remember, is once somebody's going for the alarm, you have very little time to get rid of them. So that comes off. They're going to come off. This goes back to the pause. These will go back in the cup here. And then this comes off, and this guy comes off here. So and I get 1 experience point for that person, so I'll put that there and do that. So I still have 1 action left. I only have, I think I had to, that was my, I think I had to discard this card because that for the other for the location, because I did 2 actions at the location at the helo. So so for my next action, I could set up here and set up with the bipod and pick people off that are coming towards me. I think I'm going to do that. I'll end up using that action and set up here with my bipod so I can see who's coming out. So now we do the and there's no noise on that. So now we do now we do the movement. I think we do the reinforcement roll and then movement. And there's no reinforcement roll on here, so now we just do we'll just do movement of these guys. So let's see where these guys are moving to here. So I got 2 movements. Let's do this one first here. 7 up, so they're coming towards me here. And then this one right here, we roll, and 9, so they're coming towards me here too. So awesome. So I've got 2. So now we got to do the noise check. So they are at 2. This one is too far away to do anything, so we add 2 to the noise, but then we take off 2 for activity. You got 3 for activity, but -1 for quiet street. So 2 to 2. So noise is at 0 there. Nothing happens there. So this goes back up here. I get my 2 actions back. Now we've got 4 turns left. End of my turn, I still have a hostile on me. That's not great. So for my first action, I need some cards in my hand. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see what cards I have here. And I got Prepare Fire. you know, I mean, again, I think you can still use these on hand-to-hand. It doesn't say you can't. So that's good. So I can automatically knock out my cover. When you play a soldier or the first, I don't need to worry about that. That could be a discard. Each soldier may spend one action, perform a I don't necessarily need that. Stealth attack. You may perform a suppressed attack. I don't need a suppressed attack. Reloading. Don't need that. Different after you draw an unaware target counter, draw again and choose which to use. Okay, so I've got a few discards here. Let's yeah, and so the other thing too is on one of the things about shadow attacks, I did roll that one shadow roll, and that gave me 2 to my stealth weapons penetration, plus 1 to hand-to-hand, so that's 3. So that would defeat the 1. I'm pretty sure you can use the stealth modifier with the for the cover roll as well, not just the attack roll. But if you can't, I still had it with the shadow attacks benefit since I rolled that there. So anyway, so let's see what. So on this. So let's do a attack here. Oh, I got both. Let's do. So that was to get a hand of cards. So let's do an attack here, and try to knock this. I'm running out of time here because I don't have. And I'm not going to be able to keep this clear. So let's do the shadow roll here, which would be a 10-sided die. I'm probably going to use that prepare fire. I got to discard a card for the, do the different angle. I got to discard a card for the location because it's 1 for hand-to-hand there on the location. So what do I want? What do my wandering eyes to do appear here? I want to make sure I got all these things back in here. So there's a no shot, and you know, see what we have. All right, so I got the KII back in there from the last guy and the other modifier. All right, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the shadow roll first. 8. Good, perfect. I need the shadow roll. So now, so that's going to be no. Well, it's going to be no noise anyway. No noise anyway. But now I get to draw out of here and see what do I get out of the good old shot here. And +3 +0. So okay, so on the first guy there, he's going to be going for the alarm anyway. So this is probably not a great thing. So hopefully he's going to move out. Yeah, hopefully he's going to have to move out of there. So, because I used up both my actions. That wasn't smart, but that is what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to treat my defeat cover, and I got a +3, so this should be a no-brainer, and got him. So that person is dead. There. Yeah, I'm using the wrong things. I should be using these counters here. So that means that would go back in the chart. No, there's that helps out a lot. So that would go back into the cup there. So, but now that person's going to go for the alarm because they're not taken out. So they're no longer unaware, and they are going for the alarm there. So, but I'm out of actions. I'm out. There's no more turns this round, so they're going to stay there. They'll be there at the beginning of the next turn. So I got to hope that, so my time goes down. But let's do the noise. My actions come back. Let's do the noise. They are at 2. Well, before we do noise, I should do movement, right? On these, because it's their turn now. So now there's no reinforcement. I do movement. So let's do this person first. 2, they stay put. And on this person here, Oh, the wrong die there. Wrong die there at all. 2, awesome, that good. So they're moved off that. So they're going for the alarm. I've got 2 actions, but that's fine. I'm out of actions for this turn. And at the end of the turn, we're down to 2 turns now. I've kept clear for 2 turns. So that's 1 down for that. Let's just put a 1 there. So I've had that clear for 1 turn. I've moved my time down. I've got my actions back. So now I don't have anybody to attack, although I've got my rifle set up. So let's see what I've got for rifles here. So I can perform to suppress attacks. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to use my stealth attack, but I got to discard a card to use it. So I'll discard reloading for that. Now I'm going to go up on the noise counter here, but let's see, they are range is 1 away, so I'm at a 7 on this. All right, so the cover is 2. My penetration on my rifle is 1, so that's going to be so I should be able to get cover, no problem. It's just the attack that I'll be able to get here. So I roll my dice here, and it's 1 away, so I got to roll a 7+ on that. So let's see what we get here. Wow, 6. So I've got the cover handled. So, but I'm only at 7 on my attack, and that is not going to be enough unless there's any kind of bonus. I don't think there's any kind. Do I have any kind of bonus on here? Maybe perform a suppressed attack without spending action. Add 2 to the dice roll. Perfect. Add 2 to the dice roll. So got the second guy. So he's no longer going for the alarm. They come off. I get another experience point. Let's put this over here. And that guy goes into there. I never put that guy back in there. Okay. I was messing up the cup. I didn't put my KI back in there from previously. So a couple turns ago. So, all right. So now that was without using an action. So far I'm clear here. I could try to pick that guy off. Well, they're civilians. I really don't want to pick them off. So let's just hope they don't move here. So let's refill my hand. And play when any soldiers. I don't really need this. I might keep the coordinated shot because that might. So I'll keep that in my hand. So I draw back up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what I have here. I've got illumination. No, I don't need that anymore. I got a location marker. I really don't need that anymore. Reloading. I could use that maybe if push came to shove. Play when you reveal a hostile at range 0. Perform up to. Well, I might need that at some point. Play when you are paying for an entrance cost. Add 3. Okay, really don't need those. So these 2 I possibly can still. Well, let's keep those 2. And let's do another hand because I don't have anything else to do right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Discard those and draw back up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See what I have here. Steady aim, another location marker. Oh, that's another action there. Take cover and different angle. Okay, so not a lot there that I can do with, but all right, so let's look at noise. They're too far away to, well, let's, now we got to do the reinforcement. There's nobody here. We do the movement. which they stay put, which is perfectly fine with me. Noise is, there's no plus noise. We have 3 on the activity, -1 for quiet street. So this goes down to 2. So quiet night there. So this goes down here. So we're up to 2 turns here. So I just got to stay alive for another turn here. So I get my 2 actions back. I really don't have anything to do here. I don't really want to take any pot shots at them. So I think I just want to, I'll discard these 3 and draw 3 more cards just to 2, 3, see if there's anything that could help me out here. Move. Yeah, why would I ever want this one? Advance. I don't need that. And snapshot. I might use the snapshot. So that's one more. And then for my last action, I will discard these 2, draw 2 cards back up. Another snapshot and move out. Okay, so I've got a little bit for attack if I need it. Here. A couple of snapshots. I'll just leave that there. So now it's their turn. There's no reinforcements on that. Now it comes down to the move on this. And 7, oh, they moved there, but that's going to be fine. There's no way they can get to me this turn. I did two draws there. We do the noise. It's 3 -1. Activity is 3 -1, so I got -2 activity. There's no noise that went up because I didn't do anything. So this goes down 2. So I'm in the green, and this is keep clear at the end of 3 turns. And there you have it. You know, I might have bungled some stuff along the way, but we get a successful extraction out of here. Let's see. The first time a soldier enters this location, they gain. Oh, I got 3 experience points the first time I enter that location. I didn't add that either. So yet another experience point on top of this. So was rolling in the experience points at the end there. Anyway, so that's it. Successful mission. Again, I butchered a lot of stuff along the way. Sorry about that, but again, I think part of the reason for that was my start and stop and picking up and trying to figure where stuff's at. Normally I allot like a good hour or so, at least maybe an hour and a half when I try to play one of these games, because then you get a chance to, you just get in the flow and the rules are what they are and you're not worried. And another thing too, I'm on camera now, which kind of sucks when I'm looking up rules, because I look up rules a lot. And this game is not, the rules here are not hard, but they're not the easiest to, just at your fingertips. You're constantly, well, what is that? What is that? What is that? And this game this is the most complex. I'm not saying this is a complex game, but this is the most complex of the Warfighter series because of all this. Because there's the way the reinforcements work, the way the movement works, the way the unaware works, the way the sound works. That adds a whole new level to the Warfighter series, which is a very solid series. And as I said, I played the World War II and the modern. Actually, probably played the modern more than anything, and that kind of goes at a pretty good clip. You can once you get into it, you can go a lot smoother than what I've done in this series. But this one is a little bit different. I mean, there's enough here that you're constantly, well, what is that? What is that? How do I do that? Which adds to the whole mix. And I probably butchered some stuff up. Please give me your comments on that. I appreciate it. Positive, negative, any comments you have, I appreciate it. I probably won't be doing a follow-up on this to show what I messed up, so they'll just be live in the comments below. Anyway, as always, thank you all so much for taking some time to spend with me. It's your time. You can use it for a lot of different things, and if you want to watch this, that's fine. I appreciate it. Definitely appreciate the comments. Thank you for all that's given me some tips and rule clarifications. Greatly appreciate that. You guys have been great. And even the negative comments, that's fine too. Again, it's your time. Do with it as you wish and say what you want to say. That's what I got for this. This is a little bit longer one, but I decided I wanted to kind of plow through this because I'm going to be traveling all next week. My oldest is junior, so we're going on a college visits. We did some last summer, and now we're going to do another round this summer, maybe a couple of rounds this summer, now that things are lifting up a little bit more. And so I'll be traveling. So I wanted to get this done so I can get this cleaned up before I get on the road. Thanks for everything, and really appreciate comments and just views and likes too. But just thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.